Kentucky Hula in front. Eliza Park closing on the outside, but it's held on Kentucky Hula. One by a head to Eliza Park and Olivette Lady, then Miss Muppet. Next in would have been Oregon Seal, a nice run from Elmira. Gold Crystal, a very ordinary run, our Riesling, and last in was Scepter.
Kembla.
Very quickly in the centre was Through, going straight to the lead, beginning fast though on the outside. Who headed off was Hot Sword, and they were followed by Imposing Friend. Road to Dance in behind that.
He's been very, very well tried, very well tried. Money for Sky Heights, but certainly the pronounced favourite, Tie the Knot, who, if he wins this afternoon, will take his earnings to nearly 6 3/4 million. Not quite. Wonderful effort, win or loss, eh? Now, at the 2,400 metres, the line is taking quite good shape, only about 3 or 4 to load. Previous race won by Zarayev, number 11, Brian York, beat 1 Universal Prince, 8 off guard, and number 3 was 4th in that one. The second went to number 8, Sorrento, and number 1 in a flurry took out the first race of the afternoon. Now, coming forward is Sky Heights. Glenn Boss bringing Sky Heights into the outside box. The red light is on, and we're set for a start in the Mercedes Classic. Racing, and Karpstad Way came out just a little bit awkwardly, and Giovanna the first to leave from Hill of Grace, second coming in third posse, followed by Sky Heights moving forward. Tie the Knot is not all that far away, racing over on the inside now of Showella. A length and a half further back in the run comes Karpstad Way, followed by Shore Blue, Freemason, and last of all is Curator Storm. I think Glenn Boss might want to lead here on Sky Heights, and as they make the turn out of the straight, it's Sky Heights going to the front. Sky Heights will he left on much better terms this afternoon, and going to the 1,800 marker, Sky Heights opens up a length and a half second. Coming the fence third is Hill of Grace, 3 to Giovanna, similar margin to Showella on the outside of Tie the Knot, 2.5 further back Karpstad Way. Freemason next to last is Shore Blue, and 3 lengths Curator Storm. Sky Heights makes the run towards the back of the course at the 1,500, leading the way from second coming. Hill of Grace over on the fence is third, and Giovanna fourth. 50 inside is Tie the Knot, and then a length and a half to Showella, followed by Karpstad Way. Shore Blue next to last, Freemason, and Curator Storm is last. Will Boss allowed to dictate terms to suit himself on Sky Heights, and down the back of the track goes Sky Heights, leading the Mercedes field. A length and a half his break on second coming at the 1,200. Hill of Grace on the rails from Giovanna. Here's a move coming from the rider of Curator Storm. Further back Tie the Knot, Showella, followed by Karpstad Way, Freemason, and Shore Blue drops out last. They race to the 1,000 marker, and so quickly did Curator Storm go. He hits the lead now. A length and a half on Sky Heights, and Boss is easing off the fence on Sky Heights. Second comings ended up 3 wide as they come to the 800. 2.5 to Hill of Grace on the inside of Giovanna. A further 2.5 to Tie the Knot on the inside of Showella. Then Freemason, Karpstad Way hard ridden, and Shore Blue whips them in with 600 to travel in the Mercedes Classic, and the speed is really on. And Curator Storm, the Despise Ruffy, a length and a half Sky Heights. Second coming, followed by Hill of Grace, Giovanna, and Tie the Knot making ground nearer to the inside, straightening up, and Curator Storm's got a handy lead. Tie the Knot's going after him quickly now though, and then comes Sky Heights, who's starting to weaken. Tie the Knot is throwing out the challenge to Curator Storm. He's still a length and a half away. Karpstad Way's running a nice race, and then Giovanna. Tie the Knot trying to get to this leader, Curator Storm, with Karpstad Way. Curator Storm still in front. It's the boil-over of boil-overs, Curator Storm. From Karpstad Way, dead heat Tie the Knot and Giovanna for third, followed home by Hill of Grace. Further back in the field, Freemason, Sky Heights, Shore Blue second coming, and Showella has finished at the tail of the field. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that would rank as the boil-over of all boil-overs. On the New South Wales Tab Limited has paid $80 and $8.80. And what a ride by Rodney Quinn. Number 11, Curator Storm, trained by Johnny Hawkes for Mr. A.W. and Mrs. J.E. Hatton, by Dirty Orr from Curator, and ridden by Rodney Quinn. Number 11 is the winner. Number 4 is second, and that is Karpstad Way, ridden by Damien Oliver, has paid $2.70. And number 10 has run third, Giovanna, ridden by Chris Muntz, to pay $2.60. Number 1, Tie the Knot, has failed to run a place. He's finished 4th. The time, 2:27.77, record held by Cup of Edition, 2:27.13, and the sectional run was 35.04. Curator Storm only won his first race at a lowly Hawkesbury Sunday program on the 25th of March. And here this afternoon, in daring tactics, Rodney Quinn has taken him from the back of the field when the speed was dawdling to hit the front near the 1,000 and has landed Curator Storm, an upset winner of the Mercedes Classic, and earning for his connection $680,000. A fairy tale of the turf has emerged here with 11 Curator Storm. I'm just shaking myself. How many times have we been on Curator Storm? I just can't believe he's won a Mercedes Classic. He showed so much ability early on in his career, but he never got to the winner's stall. As I said, he did at Hawkesbury, that lowly Sunday meeting. I know he won by 13 lengths, but he beat Walkers, with due respect to those behind him. Anyway, he's won today, and that's why racing is so intriguing, eh? A long neck, a length, 2:27.77, 35.04. It's 11.4.10 and 1. Quinella, 3:58.80. The exacta, 7:27.90. The trifecta, 7,912.30. The first four, 11.4.10 and 1, 15,171.70. Now, the superfecta on this has not been won. 11.4.10, 196. Superfecta has not been won. Yeah, well, the...
Fifth one is terrific, number 1.
And near the inside, Western Outlaw away smartly. Teddy Bear wasn't flash out. Malfunction got away cleanly. Native Jazz is working up now to be 3rd, followed by Teddy Bear hunting up on the inside and deeper out Kilo Newtons. The widest runner is Full of Rhythm, working up towards the lead from Kittlewick, Big Zap, Forramore, and last of all, some 3 lengths away is Just Ace. Down towards the judge now, and in front, Malfunction, Full of Rhythm moving up on the outside of Western Outlaw, and settling back 4th is Native Jazz. 2 lengths to Teddy Bear, 2.5 away Kilo Newtons. Behind it then comes Kittlewick. Big Zap on the inside, 4 to Forramore, and 4 last of all is Just Ace. They've gone by the 1,800 metres, leaving the straight, and Malfunction the leader. The pace is good, leading by a half length of Full of Rhythm. Western Outlaw over on the inside of Native Jazz. 2 lengths further back then to Teddy Bear at the 1,600. Big Zap over on the inside of Kittlewick, and caught out 3 deep there, Kilo Newtons, well back Forramore. And 2 last of all is Just Ace, 10 off the lead. That leader, as they go to the 1,400 metres, is Malfunction by 3 parts of a length to Full of Rhythm. A length to Western Outlaw on the inside, and a neck away Native Jazz. Next, Kilo Newtons, who can't get in. He's stuck out 3 deep and going forward, followed by Big Zap. He goes up on the inside of Teddy Bear. A length and a half to Kittlewick, Forramore, and 2.5 Just Ace. 1,100 to go, and Malfunction narrowly in front, only a neck to Full of Rhythm. A length away Kilo Newtons, but he's working. In the centre, Native Jazz the favourite. Western Outlaw nicely placed on the inside as they race by the 1,000 metres. 2 lengths to Big Zap, and racing with it was Teddy Bear, then Kittlewick, Forramore, and last of all is Just Ace. Down the hill, 8.50 out. Malfunction in front narrowly from Full of Rhythm. A length and a half to Western Outlaw, Native Jazz, and Kilo Newtons on the outside, 2 to Teddy Bear. Out 3 deep Kittlewick. The pace is on now from Big Zap, Forramore, and Just Ace. Before the turn, Full of Rhythm at the 600 has gone up to head off Malfunction, Native Jazz. Hall's not mucking around. He's coming out 3 deep. Western Outlaw in a moment in a pocket. And further back then, Kilo Newton's dropping off, followed by Kittlewick, 400 out. And Full of Rhythm in the centre. A narrow leader. He goes for Native Jazz. Western Outlaw goes for the run nearer the inside for Malfunction, but Native Jazz shaken up, took the lead. Full of Rhythm is under the whip. Western Outlaw boxing on the inside, but Native Jazz at the 200, clear of Full of Rhythm, and Native Outlaw, Western Outlaw, the 3 favourites have got the trifecta, and it's going to get in a popular order because Native Jazz is coming away and brings up a double for young Vince Hall. Wins easily by 3.5 or 4 lengths to Western Outlaw. Full of Rhythm a neck away 3rd. Then Kittlewick, Just Ace, Forramore, followed by Teddy Bear, Malfunction, Kilo Newtons, and last in was Big Zap.
3 Native Jazz, the winner. V Hall a double, 190, 110. 1 Western Outlaw, 140. 2 Full of Rhythm, 210. Correct Wade Noonban the 4th, 7, 2 and 9. Those missing margins, the Gold Coast race 2, half by a half, 111.06. Half a half, 111.06.
On 2KY Racing Radio, Correct Weight is brought to you by Chrysler Jeep and your local dealer.
Now, Sandown, race 4 and 3-1-2. Native Jazz paying $1.90 for the win, $1.10 the place. 1 Western Outlaw, $1.40. And 2 Full of Rhythm, $2.10. Quinella, $3.50. Exacta, $5.20. 312 trifecta is $16.20.
On 2KY Racing Radio, Tab dividends are brought to you by Aristocrat, the people who make pokies we play for fun.
And here's Raja Jazz being pulled up quickly
New
over the
Zealand.
Inside of Hello Dolly, then Rulinch and Cronus together. A little more than a length into Titanium inside of Beaujolais. Ethlin is second to last. And the last is What a Hassle. So Green Street rolling along, clear in the lead by 2 lengths. Second is Hero. And 4 lengths to No Alimony. 2 to Hello Dolly, a length and a half Cronus and Rulinch. The outside of that, 1,400 metres to go. Titanium next inside of Beaujolais. There's 2 to Ethlin and a length and a half to What a Hassle is. Last as they run to the 1,200 metres in the Awapuni Gold Cup, and Green Street bowls along clearly. 3 to Hero, 4 to No Alimony, a length Hello Dolly. The next is Cronus on the inside of Rulinch, and Titanium inside of the favourite Beaujolais. 1,000 metres to go. He's got a little further in front, Green Street. Then we have Ethlin, and on the inside, last is What a Hassle as the Awapuni Gold Cup field gallop towards the end of the back straight, and they've got 800 metres to go. Green Street leads. Hero's going up to be 3/4 of a length of him the outside. 2.5 No Alimony, 2 then to Hello Dolly and Cronus travelling. The next behind these runners is Rulinch on the inside, Titanium. Ethlin around the outside. Beaujolais now ridden for luck, and What a Hassle's last. He's riding Green Street along as they come to the home corner, and Hero's trying to get on terms, and No Alimony's tracking up on these as they swing. Cronus is angled out into the clear. Green Street tackled and headed by Hero, and then No Alimony. Cronus is starting to run home strongly, and Beaujolais, Titanium both starting to get home as well. Hero on the outside. No Alimony's charging after him. No Alimony to Hero, kicking on the inside. We've got Hero, No Alimony, No Alimony. Well, Cronus flew at the death, very close. No Alimony, Cronus and Hero in a thriller in the finish. Just behind these runners has been Titanium, Beaujolais, Green Street, then Ethlin, Hello Dolly, What a Hassle, and Rulinch.
Right up out of all places, here's Ian. In fact, ahead of Ian, let's go to Ron Dovers here.
Thanks, Les. On the track for the Group 1 Ansett Australia Stakes, and I like the appearance here of number 3, Lady Mew, and she was very good in the Coolmore, where she looked desperately unlucky that day. Needs a bit of luck with an awkward draw here today, but certainly I think she's on the improve. Looking for danger, 6 Maitland Gold. She's got a...
And the previous race, the Mercedes, and number 11, Curator Storm at $80 on Tab Limited. Rod Quinn beat numbers 4, Carpstead Way, 10 Giovanna, and 1 Tie the Knot, 4th. Zaraev, number 11, took the 3rd, the 2nd to 8, Sorrento, and number 1, In a Flurry, won the 1st of the day. Now the riders back aboard Tanith, and they're just trotting her round. We're waiting for Tanith, Etoile Bleu, Lovelorn. Coming up now is Etoile Bleu, Maitland Gold. One of those away from the stalls, running favourite on Tab Limited, number 6, 280 and 180. Second pick is number 1, Dandify now, 580 and 210, and number 3, and that's Lady Mewland, 670 and $2. Now 3 to load. Dandify, winner of the Moonee Valley Oaks at her last start, comes along. Lovelorn to come in. Of course, Lovelorn won the RC Oaks during the Spring Carnival, Flemington. And we're now set for the Ansett Australia Group 1 for 3-year-old fillies. And they're off. And as they come into view, it's a great battle for the lead. Tempest Morn and Tanith are going together with Rose Archway, Lady Pavlova, Dandify and Maitland Gull very wide. And then comes 11's as Piccoline improving. So too Lady Mewland, followed by Lovelorn, and then Etoile Bleu, Calm Smiter, Gwendolyn, and then Asia, followed by back to second last Shelbourne Lass, and Grand Eye is the tail ender. They race towards the back section of the Rosehill course, and Dandify takes up the role of pacemaker. A length on Piccoline, 3rd is Tempest Morn, and Maitland Gull getting into a lovely posse, 4th. Then Lovelorn closely attended by Etoile Bleu, a length and a half to Tanith around Rose Archway from Lady Mewland. 1.5 11s is around Lady Pavlova, followed closely by Shelbourne Lass. Asia's in the middle, Gwendolyn back on the inside. 3 or 4 lengths to Calm Smiter, and a length and a half to Grand Eye, given a real hammering with the whip as they race down to approach the 1,000 and halfway marker. And Dandify leads the way in the Ansett, about 3/4 of a length on Piccoline. Lovelorn around Tempest Morn, and the favourite travelling well fifth, that's Maitland Gold, followed by Rose Archway. At her quarters on the outside, a Twile Blur, and 2.5 lengths further away in the field is Tanith around Lady Pavlova. Wonder Lady Mulan, and then a gap 2 on the inside. Gwendolyn, a length and a half. 11's is Shellborn Lass from Asia, and Grand Iron Calm Smitzer are the joint tail enders. 600 left to go, and Piccolina's serving it up to Dandify, a length and a half. Third is Tempest Morn, followed by Lovelorn. Maitland Gold slightly held up for a run there as they come into the home straight, and Lady Mulan to the extreme outside. They set sail for the judge. Maitland Gold lost ground sharply, and Tempest Morn swept to the front and down to the 250. Tempest Morn a length clear. Gwendolyn, Lady Mulan at Asia down the outskirts of the Rose Hill track, and then Rose Archway. Forget Maitland Gold. Tempest Morn is still the leader. About 50 to go. Rose Archway trying to peg her back. Tempest Morn hanging on for grim death, and Tempest Morn wins the ansett. Tempest Morn beat Rose Archway, and then Calm Smitzer in third spot. Photo fourth. Gwendolyn at Asia, followed home by 11's, and then Tanith, Piccoline, Maitland Gold, good margin Lady Mulan, Lovelorn, Lady Pavlova, a Twile Blur. Dandify dropped right out. Second last was Grand Eye, and Absolute was Shellborn Lass. Number 11, Tempest Morn, in the colours that will be carried by the number 1 saddlecloth in the Golden Slipper Royal Courtship. Ridden by Danny Beasley, has won the ansett for Gay Waterhouse and the Guri Pastoral Company. On the tote, number 11 in New South Wales has paid $10.70 and $2.60. Number 4 is second, that is Rose Archway, Brian York, $4.20. Number 10, Calm Smitzer, ridden by Brett Preble, third. And the dividend is $3.10. The Quinella, $87.90. Exacta, $149.70. Trifecta, $1,922.80. Number 12 ran fourth in the event. Asia, the first 4, 11, 4, 10, 12, $21,571.40. And the 11 and 11 extra double in New South Wales, $439.70. The winner, trained by Gay Waterhouse for the Guri Pastoral Company, perfectly ridden by Dan Beasley. She was bred by Guri. She's now had the 10 starts for 3 wins, and she scored today by a neck with a length and a quarter between second and third, and the time for the race was 2 minutes 17, 2 minutes point 17, and that has bettered the previous race record held by Denendry of 2:1:42. So Tempest Morn is the new race record holder here, taking out the Group 1 Ansett Australia by a neck, and the sectional was 35.72. Maitland Gold got into some trouble as they came to the corner there. He was looking for a run on her, and I would have to have a look at the steward's footage just to see what actually went on. But then she lost ground and was never, ever a threat thereafter. So what actually happened at that point, I don't know. But Tempest Morn, she's a very, very nice filly, and she's been able to take it out. And this afternoon, we haven't had a favourite successful here on Golden Slipper Day. Will the Waterhouse good fortune on this afternoon continue? Maybe it will, with 5 runners being saddled by Gay in the next. Now the totes confirmed on the previous. Number 11, 10.70 and 2.60. Number 4, 4.20. Number 10, 3.10. The first 4, 21,571.40. 87.90 Quinella. 149.70 Exacta. 1,922.80 was the trifecta. And the 11 and 11 extra double, $439.70. That's the story from the Gardens for the moment.
And correct weight.
The line looks good. There's the signal. They're off and racing. And missing at Peroni by 3 lengths. Runs on Ego first out. Never Dull Knockrow began well. Zinadan driving through in the centre with the Roman Rodent and Rupert. Then comes Royal Effort going up on the inside of Small Spoils. Further back, Contend Chief Red Eye. Never Dull after beginning well has dropped back with Peroni. And last of all is Mr. Touchwood along the back section of the track with 1,300 to go. And Zinadan takes over now. Leads by a length to Knockrow. Rupert is third. Fourth placing the grey, the Roman Rodent. A length further back then comes over on the inside Royal Effort. 3 parts of a length. The runs on Ego away from the rail. Small Spoils on the fence. 1.5 Contend Chief Red Eye. then Never Dull Peroni, and last of all is Mr. Touchwood. 900 out, and Zinadan on top by a length and a half to Knockrow sitting up second. Rupert is third, a neck away on the inside. 2.5 further back, then the Roman Road, and going around Royal Effort, followed at the 800 by Runs on Ego. Small Spoils the inside, Never Dull commencing a run with Chief Red Eye, Contend, Peroni and Mr. Touchwood. In this order, they swing towards the corner, 600 out, and Zinadan by 3 parts. Knockrow getting a little closer. Rupert on the inside of the Roman Road, and followed by Royal Effort. It's away from the rails, forcing Runs on Ego out 3 deep, 4 wide, Chief Red Eye, and then Small Spoils at the 400. Zinadan shaken up here. Knockrow on the Roman Road, and on the outside from Rupert. Further back then comes Royal Effort. Contend getting up on the inside. The Roman Road, and after Zinadan, and Knockrow still there in the centre. Contend going up on the inside from Small Spoils. Zinadan, Knockrow, Contend on the inside. Small Spoils out deep, might blow them all out. Small Spoils has raced up and hit the lead and got home. Yes, Small Spoils beat Contend and Knockrow. The Roman Road and just weakening, followed by Peroni, a huge run. Royal Effort up there close to was Zinadan. Behind those, Never Dull, Runs on Ego, and a line of 3 at the tail were Rupert, Chief Red Eye and Mr. Touchwood.
The number 12, Small Spoils, A Findlay, 33.20, 580. 7 Contend, 7.30. 2 Knockrow, 2.20.
At the Barrier Gold Coast with Grace's Kin, the favourite, 3.20, $1.10. Firstly, now, Kembla Totes.
2.11, 14, 5.46. The superfecta was not one. Sadara Terry Jones, $7.60, $1.90. 11 Red Pyramid, $1.90. 14 Nihilism, $5.70. 7.60, $1.90, $1.90 and $5.70. Quinella, $17.50, $17.50. Exacta, $57.80, $57.80 in the trifecta. $682.30 for 2.11, 14. $682.30.
House representatives here. I mentioned about 10 minutes ago that in the ring, Royal Courtship has ousted Accelerator. Late support for Accelerator has seen him again take over as favourite in the ring ahead of Royal Courtship. On Tab Limited, number 1 at $5.50 and $2.90. That is, of course, Royal Courtship, and Accelerator number 2, $5 favourite and $2.20. And they're the only 2 horses under double figures. Now they're starting to move in for the running of the Amy Golden Slipper. Previous Tempest Morn 11, ridden by Dan Beasley, beat 4 Rose Archway. Protest second against first. Alleged interference just after straightening up was dismissed. And 10, Calm Smites a third, 12 ran fourth. Other winners today, Curator Storm at huge odds won the Mercedes. And Zarayev won race 3, the second to Sorrento. And In a Flurry won the first of the day. Now, Spectatorial is the next into line. Accelerator is minus the rider at the moment, Chris Muntz. So still around about 8 horses to be positioned at the 1200. He's not very keen on going in, Accelerator. He's starting to lash out, but they might get him this time, yes. The favourite walks in, Accelerator. Chris Muntz about to remount. $5 on Tab Limited, Accelerator. Number 2, $5.50 about number 1, Royal Courtship. Here's Donna Natalia coming forward. Winner of the first 2-year-old fillies race of the season, the Gimcrack, in very fast time. New Key, one of 5 runners, represented by Gay Waterhouse here. And New Key comes forward. The South Australian filly from Adelaide, Regal Kiss, is next up. Red Hannigan, in similar interests to Royal Courtship, walks in. Coral Salute is next along. True Jewels, winner of the Blue Diamond at Caulfield, about to find her posse. So I've got 3 to load. They are True Jewels, Royal Courtship and Hosanna. True Jewels in. Hosanna comes forward. Royal Courtship moves in. And there's the red light. We're set for the year 2001 Amy Golden Slipper. Little movement wide out. Starter climbs the stand. Racing in the slipper. New Key just a little tardily away with True Jewels and Coral Salute, and the same can be said for Shove Off. And Donna Natalia straight to the lead from Red Hannigan, the third Mystigic. Wider out Spectatorial and then Accelerator, Ha Ha, followed by Royal Courtship. Fair Embrace driving up on the inside of New Key, and then True Jewels, followed by Viscount Pfizer, Shove Off. Regal Kiss second last is Coral Salute, and Hosanna's last. 700 a run, and Donna Natalia just the leader from Mystigic. 2 lengths to Red Hannigan, a length and a half 1.5 the favourite Accelerator. Then Spectatorial, Fair Embrace, followed by Ha Ha, True Jules, New Key, Royal Courtship a long way back, and so too is Shove Off Pfizer. And then comes Viscount, followed by Regal Kiss, Hosanna, and last is Coral Salute. Straightening up, Donna Natalia leads Mystigic. Accelerator is coming into the picture now, followed by Red Hannigan. Spectatorial joining in, and Ha Ha down the outside. Here's Ha Ha inside the 200. Ha Ha hits the front from Accelerator, Red Hannigan, and Royal Courtship making a late bid with Hosanna, but it's Ha Ha in front, and Gay wins a first slipper. Ha Ha from Accelerator, Red Hannigan, and then Hosanna followed by True Jules and Regal Kiss. Accelerator pulled up quickly on the run-on, followed by Spectatorial, Shove Off. Further away in the field was Royal Courtship, followed home then by, on the outside was Viscount, and then Fair Embrace. Donna Natalia, followed in by Pfizer, New Key, and Mystigic and Coral Salute were the last couple. Number 10, Ha Ha, written by none other than Jimmy Cassidy. Number 10, Ha Ha, written by Jimmy Cassidy, has won the 2001 Amy Golden Slipper for Gay Waterhouse, and owners John Singleton and his wife Julie, who were part owners last year, and Mr. and Mrs. Rob Ferguson, and the winner has paid $11.30 and $2.90. Second to number 2, Accelerator, written by Chris Muntz, $2. And Gay has trifected the slipper with number 5, Red Hannigan, third, written by Dan Beasley. So the winner in New South Wales has paid $11.30 and $2.90. Number 2, $2. Number 5, $5.30. The Quinella, $24.30. Exacta, $57. The trifecta, $643.20. And the first 4, $10.25. And number 12 was fourth, and that was Hosanna, $9,370.30. 1:08.95 is just outside Bint Masquet's race record. 34.61 was the sectional time, and a Ha Ha, following her win in the Sweet Embrace by Dane Hill from Very Droll, has won the slipper this afternoon, and that of course has provided Jimmy Cassidy with his first golden slipper success. And Gay with her first, a length and a quarter, a short neck with the margins, a length and a quarter, a short neck, and 1:08.94, 34.61. Well, there we go. Ha Ha has been able to win it. Number 12 running fourth, 11 was fifth, and that was True Jules. She ran a great race. A number 1 Royal Courtship has ended up in 6th position. So it's 10, 2, 5, 12, 11 and 1. The first 6 over the line for the Amy Golden Slipper. Well, John Singleton, scenes, of course, last year were quite remarkable, weren't they, with Bob Hawke, etc. And here's Singo winning his second Golden Slipper, and part owned, of course, with Rob Ferguson. Of course, Rob was well known through Bankers Trust Australia, and what a thrill he must be receiving with Singo. Singo's put a fortune into the game, particularly in recent years, and he's got a lovely filly here. Okay, let's check the totes officially on this busy afternoon. Number 10, Ha Ha, paid $11.30 and a $2.90. Accelerator looked to have his chance, $2. Number 5 in third spot, and that was Red Hannigan, paid $5.30. $24.30 Quinella, $57 Exacta, $643.20 trifecta. The first 4, 10, 2, 5 and 12, $9,370.30. A neck, a length and a quarter, 1:08.94, 34.61. Royal Courtship